Hi guys, welcome back. I would like to be able to talk to you about a new series I'm going to be starting. I'm going to be starting a series of tips for new youth ministers. It's a very personal subject of mine because I am a youth minister, and I would like to be able to share what I have learned with all of you. Okay, so here we go. Um, Tip number one. Now, this is something I'm very passionate about, and I think it's very important to bring this up, is that you have to listen to the kids. Some of these kids, they don't have a family, or they're going through a rough patch at home, or, if you don't listen, you're not going to be able to understand what is going on in their life and what you guys can help them with. Now, I know some of the kids don't want to open up, and that's part of being a teenager, that's part of being a kid. But our job is to get them to open up, to want to talk to us, to make our lives personal to them so that they feel comfortable enough that they can say what they need to say. I think a very big part of that is being able to give them opportunities to talk about their faith. Now, this was just an idea that somebody else had, but we were going to do a workshop class, and this workshop class was going to consist of like 8 different small group workshops. And my superiors thought that it was necessary that the, there was two, there was a group of 2 people at every station, and I was the one only chosen to have only one person, and I tried my best to use the time I had wisely. And he gave me the format of what he wanted me to do, but I didn't have any idea, and then I just started thinking about what would that person do that I really admired. And he said to just kind of just go with it, try your best. And so what I did was I made up the idea of using the format he gave me of the prayer lesson, but making it my own. So what I did was I took the idea and made it so that the kids could explore it in their own way. Now, what I mean by that is I took them aside in different directions and I put them at different points of the room that we were, like the part of the room that we were in. And they were able to write down what they wanted to say to God through that format. And some of them didn't really open up. I remember one kid didn't want to open up at all. He just wanted to. He wasn't connecting to the prayer exactly. So I needed to ask him. What do you need to be? Do you need to be forgiven for something? Do you need to forgive somebody else for something? What is going on in your life at this moment that you can use to talk to God about? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a friend. It could be a loved one that you're having trouble with. It could be something in your life you're having trouble with. It could be even just to say thank you, And I think one of the biggest things was that he opened up. He was able to open up and tell me what he wanted to write about, And then what I had them do was I came back with them and we talked about their writings. And then I had them go out again to like different parts of the room. And I had them sit there and really pray it. But I had them spread apart because I didn't want them to talk to their neighbor or, do whatever teenagers do. I don't know anymore. But I wanted them to be able to pray it in a calming, sectional place. And I think that helped them to understand their prayer life better. I guess you guys can imagine that if you really listen to the kids, you guys can impact them so much and make their lives better. I remember I had this one kid in first grade. He never wanted to like pay attention to the other teacher, but once I really started listening to what he wanted and how why he was the way he was and why he was so mad all the time, I was able to bring a certain calmness to him and get him to pay attention and listen more. Now, I'm just going to leave you those two examples of that, but if you have any questions or comments or any kind of criticisms, you guys can write them down, and I will answer them as best as I can. I hope to see you guys very soon. Okay, bye-bye.